Hello, welcome to the Belhaven Smokehouse kitchen. Today there's definitely a nip in the air, so we thought that one of the great recipes that we would show you is our Hot Smoked Salmon Chowder. It's a fantastic recipe for autumn and winter, lovely and warming, and made with one of our best products, which is our hot smoked salmon pieces. So the ingredients for this recipe are, we've got some chopped leeks, some finely diced onion, a pack of the hot smoked salmon flakes, 2 tins of sweet corn, 1 whole, 1 creamed, some diced potatoes, and the base of the soup is going to be this lovely fish broth that we sell in the shop, which is absolutely delicious. And finally, just for a little bit of luxury, we're going to add a little spot of cream at the end. Okay, so the first step in the recipe is we are going to sweat the leeks and the onions. So I'm just going to pop our cooker on. I'm going to take it to a medium heat. And we're going to add a bit of oil, and the oil carries the heat. But then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of butter. So you put the oil for heat and the butter for flavour. You don't need to, you can just use the oil, but you do get great flavour if you use the butter. So I'll just pop a couple of squares of butter in there and let it melt in the hot oil. Once the oil and the butter is fully melted, we're going to add in our chopped onion. Give it a quick stir, you don't want it to stick to the bottom. Next ingredient we're going to add are the chopped leeks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the temperature is quite low, because we want the leeks and the onion to go translucent. We don't want them to brown in the pan. We just want to get them till they're a little bit soft and some of the moisture has come out of them. Next step, we're going to add our potatoes. Now, add them in and we're going to cover them with just a little bit of water so that they boil in the liquid. So we've covered the potatoes with just enough water, and we're going to bring them to the boil, and we're going to let them boil till they're just cooked. So we just pop the heat up a little bit underneath that and leave them to boil for about 8 minutes or so. Now the potatoes have been boiling for about 8 minutes. We're just going to check and see if they're cooked. So what you do is take a metal spoon and just press the potato gently against the side of the pot. And if it just breaks, you'll see that the potatoes are nice and cooked. So now that the potatoes are cooked, we're just going to add the final ingredients and let them cook out. So what we've got is we've got the sweet corn, the pureed sweet corn, I'm going to add the hot smoked salmon flakes. Break them down a little bit with your spatula. And then finally we're going to add some of our fish broth. I've warmed this up slightly so it doesn't pull this temperature down. We'll just add a little bit of that, a little bit at a time. And I'm going to let that simmer for a little while to warm through the hot smoked salmon. And then as a final touch, you can add either a little bit of milk, or for a bit of luxury, I'm going to add a little bit of double cream. So final stage before we serve it is you should always taste the food that you're about to serve. So we're just going to taste this for seasoning. So just take a tiny amount on a clean spoon. Really nice, lovely flavours. Just a tiny bit more salt could be done, so always use a really good quality. We've got Scottish sea salt here from Blackthorn, so add a little bit, just a pinch, stir through, and we're ready to serve. So the final stage is we're going to put it in a nice bowl and serve it with some crusty bread. So just make sure you get lots of that lovely thick chowder in there. Pop it onto a plate, garnish with an extra little swirl of cream and some finely chopped spring onions. And here we are, the finished product, a beautiful, warming autumn soup made with hot smoked salmon. So if you like our recipes, please subscribe to the channel for more inspiration. Thank you.